All the speakers get a certificate of excellence for their contribution. So what's about to happen now is what we call our award ceremony, where we honor the speakers that have entertained us and enlightened us for the last 3 days. So what we're going to do is, just in the interest of time, I'm just going to ask institution by institution for you to stand. And we're going to give you a lekker round of applause because you're so important. And then you come up and get your certificates. Okay. Right. So is anybody here from Sanren? Has the Sanren people gone? Okay, well, give them a round of applause in their absence, please. Thank you. Right. Then we have one speaker from CPUT. You know who you are. Stand up and... Thank you very much, Lovemore. Lovemore did it good for CPUT. He did 2 presentations, 2 for the price of 1. Right, next we have Durban, also 1 person. Musa, where are you? Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. There we go. And when I come to your offices to visit you, I want to see this on your wall, hey? Okay, next we have Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University, NMMU. Give it up for them. Stand. Come. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, Northwest University. Stand. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. I think there's 6 there. Not sure. Okay, who's next? Okay, Rhodes University. Also, we have 1 person from Rhodes. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, the UCT people. Who's the UCT people in the house? Where are you? Ah, there you are. I've been calling Megan Tina the whole conference, so I'm going to say thank you, Tina. Thanks very much. Right, UJ. Where's Amanda? You got to stand. Everybody knows who UJ is, huh? Amanda, thank you. Right, KwaZulu-Natal, 1. Oh, you up there? Where? Oh, there you are. Why don't you just pass that? Let's pass that on, please. Thank you. I'm running around. You must run around. Okay, Limpopo. That side. There we go. Okay. Okay. I've made Charlene run around now. Right. Will the Pretoria people please stand up? There we go. University of Stellenbosch. I've never ever seen University of Stellenbosch only have 1 presenter, but well done. And then waiting for it. Please stand up. Right. I just want to say thank you to all you people that presented. I know that some of you were first-time offenders, and it was a very nerve-wracking thing to do. But congratulations. And the bad news is, or the good news is, we now expect you to improve on your presentations and papers for next year. So you've set the bar, and you've set the bar quite high. There's a special prize that goes to the universities that have made the biggest contributions at NATE. And the award this year goes a joint award between UP and Northwest University, who all submitted 6 papers. Well done. And the runners up was VUT. Well done, guys. Okay, and I just heard such a great story this morning, so I've introduced another category. Unfortunately, I don't have a prize for this one, but Geek of Nate, Geek of Nate goes definitely to Sean Kruger, who couldn't decide whether he should read his notes off his tablet or his watch. I didn't even know that was possible, but that's how old I am. So we'll introduce a prize for that next year, and I hope you come up with something better than that. Okay. I'd also like to say a very, very special thank you for the two ladies that have been running themselves ragged on our behalf from UJ. And so please, Amanda and Paul, please come up. We've got a little something to say thank you to you. No, just give it to her and she can. Oh, look at them pose. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to hand over to Michael Wesi to close for us, but I just wanted from my side, because this is the last time I have an opportunity to speak, say thank you. Oh, there's a bird in the house. My word, there is really. I just want to say thank you so much to all the facilitators that helped us. Really, we couldn't have done it without your coordination, and you did a fantastic job. Please, everybody, a round of applause for the facilitators. Yeah, 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 okay. Then I'd like you, please, to give a big round of applause to Charlene. I've never seen anybody run around like she has these last 3 days. Thank you very much, Charlene. I couldn't have done it without you. And then lastly, I have to thank you, the delegates. So big round of applause to yourself. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we hand over to Michael, I just would like to do the lucky draws from Kipu. So who got the bunny rabbit one? Shoal. Okay. Shoal, come up and get your prize. Yeah, you can sit down. It's tough working for as audit because we're not allowed to enter these draws. I don't know who made that rule. Speak to the boss. I can't read this handwriting, seriously. Tuku. You got a terrible handwriting. You should be a doctor, not an eye. Where are you? Okay, new rule, if you're not here for the prize, we redraw. Where is he? Oh, you there? Redraw. Oh, no, 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 no. Jeez, no, I can't believe it. I can't read this either. Gash? Whoa. Okay, is there another one? Okay. Okay, so this is the Fitbit Blaze. Oh, thank goodness, a good handwriting person. Gavin, UKZN. Woo! Gavin, we want to see you looking buff next night, eh? Measure those steps. Thank you very. Do you want to take a photo? Oh, too late. Okay. Thank you very much, Kipu. We really appreciate that. Okay, so then I'd like to ask Michael Wesi to please come up. Michael is the senior manager for service delivery at UJ, and he'll be closing the conference for us. Thank you very much.
Into the Thank you very much. Well, it's only customary, especially in my culture, uh, that an elderly will actually do the closing and the thanking. So thank you for the honor, Date Andile. Um, on that note, I would like to pass my thanks to the delegates and, of course, the presenters because it took quite a lot of guts to actually stand in front of us, not knowing what type of questions you going to be asked and actually having the guts to actually stand your ground and defend your positions. Kudos to you. And of course, a special thanks to our sponsors. I won't go through the list, they know who they are. And hopefully next year we'll have a bigger crowd because in some of the engagements that I've had with the people is that they're expecting more out of this thing. It must be more engaging. The sponsors must be there. They must showcase their technology to us rather than giving us sales pitch. That's what I had. But nonetheless, thank you. And of course, to the organizing team and my immediate colleagues, thank you very much. I believe a lot of work has went into organizing this, especially the UJ staff. We really appreciate it. And of course, coming to the part of the conference, it was very informative, I have to say, and especially during these trying times because all of us are faced with this conundrum. How do you actually deliver what is expected of you with constrained resources? Never mind money, the fact that people are actually leaving our industry because of, of course, we can't pay them a lot of money. They have to go to the private sector and seek other lives that side. So, how do you actually retain that? How do you maintain innovation? And I think some of the questions were actually answered here. And one of the things that came up is how do you balance innovation with bureaucracy? Because we know there's a lot of red tape within higher education. How do you find a balance? And of course, hopefully, everybody has got something from the discussions that took place. And of course, with innovation, you require time. And how do you balance that by being productive or expected to be productive while you are being innovative? So those were the answers that actually came through. And fun enough, that came from my colleagues from UP. Performance. How do you deal with performance from teams? And of course, with that said, there was a discussion in the opening by Dr. Andile relating to crossing borders. And the expectation is that through this conference, there must be more intense collaboration beyond this. And that's how you actually break those borders. And of course, there's a lot of initiatives that we can actually do together. One of them I realized is that our colleagues from UP again are going through a process that we have actually went through of equipping their venues with AV equipment. So maybe we can assist each other. And there's always power within numbers. You improve your buying power. And this is something that I think service providers will never tell us. If we come together as institutions of higher learning, we would actually get more buying power. With more buying power, you can dictate the terms. This now speaks to what Ndate Andile was talking to when he says, how do you attract big businesses to South Africa? That's how you start. You show the numbers and you push forth. One perfect example is the AS audit led initiative to have a campus wide agreement for Adobe and Microsoft. That worked. Why not the others? Why not we investigate similar technologies that have worked for UCT, that have worked for Stellenbosch, and try to deploy it in other universities? Why not the bigger universities like ourselves actually form more of a collaboration with the smaller institutions so that at least we bring beef them up and we give them that buying power? Those are things that they are the deliberations that we need to take forth. And of course, where do you start? There are those special interest groups within AS Audit, and I will lobby anybody to actually get involved. And if you do get those emails, do read them. Don't just say, ah, it's another spam email from AS Audit. Do go through them and do provide your commentary. It's actually valuable. And in closing, once again, I'll really, really like to thank everybody around the room. And there's a couple of logistics pertaining lunch. I think it's in the foyer as we exit towards P parking. And on that note, colleagues, thank you very much and farewell.